Greetings and welcome to another video. Something I learned about 2 years ago, I think it was now, is that boredom can sometimes be your friend. And one day about 2 years ago, I was bored and I was hungry. Obviously wanted to make something to dinner and looked in my cupboard and I figured, well, what can I make myself? What do I throw together? And that's the point. A thought occurred to me on how to try and make something a bit more interesting. Now, like most people, I enjoy soup. You got all kinds of different kinds of soup, this one being beef and vegetable, but you can have any soup you want for this, basically. For what I'm planning to throw together, you can have any soup you want, anything from tomato soup to chicken soup to beef and potato soup. Whichever kind tickles your fancy, there you are. Just run with it. The thing is, in my opinion, soup by itself doesn't really do the job. It's not much of a meal. It doesn't fill you up. So, question is, what do you do to make soup more interesting and more of a meal? Now, there are no doubt all kinds of different answers, all kinds of different things you can do to answer that question, but most of those were not an option at the time. At the time of this story, but what I did have was turned out just as good. And the answer that was sitting in front of me at the time I was checking my cupboard was ramen noodles. Now, as I would later find out, you got all kinds of different flavours and types of noodles. You got like this one here, which is curry flavour. Then you got another one, which I had the other day for dinner, which was beef type. Then you've got others, which everyone is aware of. You got sweet and savoury, all kinds of options going on in noodles. Pardon me. This pack here, this particular thing, I think it cost me 40 pence. Yeah, 40 pence from a shop I got it from. So yeah, and I think at the same time there's a offer where you can get like three for £1. So I got like a whole bunch of this going on that day. So yeah, but we're not having that one today because, well, I had those noodles 2-3 days ago. Instead, I'm going to try a different kind of noodles. We're going to try this Nissin Soba wok style noodles. I got these on Friday when I was in Shrewsbury. I got these from Sainsbury's in Shrewsbury. I've not had these type of noodles before, but be worth giving it a go. And you can obviously prepare these in exactly the same way as any other kind of noodles. So yeah, with that in mind, let's carry on and put everything together. So first thing I want to do is put the kettle on, which is got some water in it. Yep. Put the kettle on, and then while that's sorting itself out, saucepan. You get your noodles, and break it apart. So yeah, you then obviously put it all in there, in the bin. Okay, and you'll notice you got this going on. You got your savoury stuff. Which you can obviously add to your noodles like so. Again, put that in the bin. Pick up this stuff. The kettle's boiled, that's good. And you chuck all that in, as you do. And put that in the bin, obviously. So with all that sorted, your next stage is obviously getting the water. That'll be enough water. And like mix it in for a minute or two. Make sure all the flavours and sauce you just chucked in gets mixed around a bit. And then at that point, well, what I do is leave it alone for a few minutes. I wonder if there's anything good on TV while I wait for the noodles to do what I want them to do. Let's check.
Very humble beginnings, such as buying a second-hand sewing machine. For one Warwickshire sewer, his dream was almost scuppered at the age of 10 when he was told by a teacher that...
See stuff like Hollyoaks, Big Bang Theory, Antiques Road Trip in about half an hour, or an hour, or 10 minutes maybe. Last of the Summer Wine's good, I always enjoy watching that, but
After studying textile design at college,
maybe later. Right, so I'm back in the kitchen. It's only been a couple of minutes. Nothing worth watching on TV anyway. And besides, I want to get dinner done. Yeah. So, with that in mind, this is what I've got at the moment. And to be honest, I think it's looking very good. It's starting to look very tasty. And the back of noodles says that at this point, pull it on the hob, boil it up, stir it for a few minutes. Oh, be very careful, obviously. Don't want that to happen again. So, yeah. Just put this down. And as you can see, bring it to the boil. Well, yeah, a little bit. Stir it around. Yes. So after about a minute or 2 minutes, however long you want to do it, that's what the noodles should be looking like. And at this point, the next minor little thing to do, what you want to do now is obviously drain away the excess liquid, the excess water. After that, you obviously put it all in the bowl, ready for when you come back to it later. And the next thing you do is obviously we move on to the soup. And there you are. Obviously, you use the same saucepan that you used to organise your noodles. Things are straightforward, efficient that way, and it saves on washing up. So yeah, you got that sorted. Now the next thing to do, you've got a choice. You can either cook the soup up as it is, and it'll no doubt taste rather nice as it is, or you can do what I sometimes do and add something to it to make it a bit more interesting, add more flavour to it. I was going to add some Worcestershire sauce to it, but I don't have any Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to have to buy a new bottle of that stuff on Friday. So instead, what am I going to do instead of adding Worcester sauce? Well, I'm going to add some Tabasco sauce. Not often I put in Tabasco sauce, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And at the same time, I'm going to add some chopped garlic. Now I got this jar from Tesco for just under £2. I like it. If all goes well, it can last a while. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's carry on. I think that's enough Worcester sauce. I think that's enough Tabasco sauce. So, yep. That'll do. That'll do quite nicely. So obviously put it back on the hob and mix it all in for, well, a good couple of minutes or so. Would have been nice to add some Worcester sauce, but like I say, I'll have to get a bottle of that on Friday. But yeah. So now I've got all that sorted and cooked up the soup. Obviously, I add it all to the noodles. So you got that. Next thing you do is do a bit of this. At this point, you let it cool, then you eat what you've just made. And that is what I did, threw together one day because I was bored. But then a few days later, I made this meal again, and I got bored again, and I figured, what else could I add to all this to again add some flavour to it? Pepper. In this case, black pepper, basically. So yeah, let's add on some pepper. So yeah, this is the final product. This is what I've been working toward. And to be honest, in my opinion, it looks delicious. It looks very nice. Yeah, I like the look of this. But how does it taste like? Let's find out. I bet you, if when I upload this video to YouTube, I wonder how many people will be like thinking I'm crazy with all the stuff I put in. Hopefully not many people, but looking forward to this. Nice. Turned out very nice indeed. These noodles, this particular brand of noodles that I used today, I've not had them before. Well, they're very nice. Very nice indeed. Gonna be getting more of these. Yeah, definitely be buying more of these noodles, to be honest, yeah. There's a garlic taste. Very nice. I like that. This has turned out very well, I think. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this meal. Like I said, I've been making stuff like this, noodles and soup, for at least the past 2 years now. And all because I got bored one day. I remember when I was at university a few years ago, many years ago in fact, I wish I did something like this at university. It would have been pretty decent back in the day. Yeah, it would have made food time a lot more interesting at university if I'd done this back then. But hey, I'm glad I did this now. Very glad I started doing this now anyway, so on that note, I'm going to finish making this video. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to carry on with my dinner. Yeah, looking forward to this. Thank you everyone for watching. Chances are there are thousands of people across the land who have had the same idea as me, making a mix of soup and noodles in the way I've done. I can't be the only one who did this. I'm sure lots and lots and lots of other people have had the same idea. But yeah, all I know is that I threw it together one day because I was bored. But like I say, on that note, I'm going to finish this video, finish my dinner. Take care everyone, be safe, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Take care and goodbye.